Hey, people, it is I, L. I welcome you, Mossy Bud Bell Smith, and the gang, and welcome back to part two of The Gods Have Disconnected You. I'm kidding, man. We're on Archage, and my last video that I was just doing, which is part one of mahdevi, uh, at the 17-minute mark, I got this nice thing where nice little window that pops up and tells you the gods have disconnected you. You say, well, maybe the server's full. I'm on this screen for a purpose. Take I'm on the screen I'm on for a purpose. This is what you see when you first log into the game. You choose a server. The little man icons you see under in the list there are where I have a character. The first one is highlighted because that's where Bella's character is. See the blue indicator to the right? The little blue marker to the right, which is right here. See this? It says up. Up means it's lightly populated. Hit connect. And you say, well, what else could it be? It tells you to check your network connections. But my connections are fine. So you say, okay. Okay, maybe you need to update your driver. The last time this happened, I and this is bellara, our trickster, archer, level 17. The last time, when it was first suggested, you say, yeah. When it was first suggested, I checked my drivers. I checked all my drivers. Yeah, there were no updates for them. So I have no idea. So if in the course of this video you say, you hear me say, the gods have disconnected you, you see the little window pop up. I said it in the last video, in part one. You'll see it in part one if you haven't seen part one yet. Right at the end. Uh, so if I say this is the end of the video, that's the end of the video because, uh, and I can tell you where we're going to end up. We'll be at the Grand Statue of Nui nearby where I was. I was in the water headed for the underwater headed for the beach because we had just got done with a quest. I can promise you that Bellara has drowned and is now going to be standing at the Grand Statue of Nui, which is nearby on the beach. Nope, she's still in the water. Hallelujah! All right, we got a break. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. There is one last possibility, and if you go to the Archage forums, which there's a really great bunch of people there, you know, you get all kinds of info and stuff like that there. We take our reward. And that over there is the grand statue of Nui and the priestess. Everybody wave. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to make Bella laugh. My Aussie bud Bella Smith laugh. But I do this. I've been doing this. I was in closed beta. That's a sexy Nui. That's a Nuian priestess. She's hot, mysterious. I want to go out on a date with her, man. We'd be cool. Anyway, at the grand statue of Nui, here you stand. Let's say you respawn. You died and you respawned. You would respawn at one of these. You see the priestess. Now, and I hope you see my arrow, and I believe you can. Uh, the first highlighted button is F. She'll tell you a story. She's got a question mark over top of her head. G is to allow, the key of G is to allows you to change skill sets. Yes, if you say at any point in the game, as long as you got the money, and it don't cost much, that you say, damn, this skill set sucks, man. And you say, shit, man, I'm going to have to re-roll. No, just come to the Statue of Nui. Come here, face her, hit the key of G, and pick one of the skill set you want to change, and pick the new one. And the letter H is, for when you lose XP. You've lost XP and you want it back. So you go to her, hit H, little window pops up, so it will cost you 16 labor points. And these two goons, he wants you to go out, and we're going to have to go underwater again. He wants you to go out and get coral he wants to make a necklace. This dude, who's wimpy and pathetic, he's kind of scared of the ocean, but he's trying to follow in his father's footsteps. He wants you to get archer fish bladders. You say, yes. And of course that means going out there, see those red markers? Right here and here? Those are archer fish. Now, let's give a quick update of where Bellara is. And that's a player. She's level 17 and 67.42% in towards being level 105 of being level 18. And the blue bar that's going down is her breath meter. A really cool tip that I found while doing some research for one of my other characters. Hit spacebar. Come up for air. Wait a minute. Hit F. Go up for air. One of the cool things I found out. Okay. Uh, Hang on, I've lost my train of thought. I'll think of it in a second. All right, what's going on? Okay, 205. There it is. Slow delay. I'm not going to have enough air. See, the problem is they move around. Hit eventuate. Come up for air. Only got one more. Dive down. Piercing shot. Charge. Endless arrows. And we're going to be attacked again. We're going to get double teamed. And we've died. Double teaming is a problem. Where they double team you. It is a problem. Now, at this juncture, you say, well, what do you do now? Well, here we are. We've died. We've respawned. Hit W. Get her to stand up. Run over to the statue of Nui and the priestess. Face her. Hit H. Pray to Nui and recover 1,360 lost experience points. Cost 17 labor. You kneel and pray. At this point, you say, man, can I just turn it in? You can. You're only one away. If the quest is difficult, you can turn in what you've got. you won't get as much as you did if you fulfilled the entire quest. Now we're going to switch tactics on him. Turn your stuff in. And we are now at 74%. Turn into Frightened Fred. We are now at 80%. Now, we have to go to our next area. Now, you can go up and around the beach. You can go up that path to the next beach. Or you can swim. I've actually swam around. It's really cool. There's no quest between here and the next guy on the beach. Come up here. Get away from the archer fish. We're getting our there are sea folk in this immediate area, so you have to run up here. This is the guy. We will choose leathers, leather uppers. He wants us to destroy eggs, sea folk eggs. 3 of 5. Underwater. Over here to this one. We've been spotted. Go back up to him. I'll eventually remember my train of thought that I lost. Eventually. And we're supposed to report to the guy across the other end of the beach. We're supposed to kill creatures while we hit that bug, hit that bug, a little thin bug. Let me roll out just a little bit. That's 2. 2 of 5. We could kill turtles if we wished. So Bellara is getting some time in the sun on the beach, a little swimming. You have to remember that bellara here is a trickster. She's an archer. And we've died. Because I was double teamed. Didn't think I'd see that, did you? I barely saw the tentacles to my left. There's a cure for that. You say, well, man, is there something you can do about that? Yeah, but you as a viewer aren't going to like it. And, and as you notice, we're way back here. Um, there, you say, is there something you can do about that? Yes, and I'll show it to you in a second. I usually use this distance while I'm doing things because I'm just used to the closeness being this close. So you say, what's the secret? It's not really a secret. Do this. Roll your mouse arrow out so that you can see so you say, see to the left and right. I now can see I can now see around, which is essential to may give her something to eat. You can either eat food or you can use potions. I think there's a benefit for using food. Yeah, you get a buff. You get a buff from eating food, according to this little icon over here. Buff, savory soup, restore 40 plus mana every 2 seconds. Bloody, bloody, bloody. We need one more. Evenerate. All right. We're like 96%. Let's zoom in and see what this gal wants. Okay. 8 tropical turtles. Which one of them is right here? Zoom out so I can see around me. Why am I why am I so frackin' low on health points? Oh, one of the interesting thing is you say, well, where? I just remembered my train of thought. See, I told you I'd remember. It's like anything else. Cool maneuver. I varied my maneuver. Now I gotta wait for my health because they hit hard. One of the cool things you will be able to do is go to the other continents. We are in the east. We are on the Harania continent, which is the eastern part of the map, of the world map. And I shall show you that in a sec. Let me show you that real quick. First, let me look around. Okay, I can show you the world map. This is the map you usually see. It's the area you're in. Just right click. This is the world map. Here is the world map. We are here, right here on the Harania continent. This is Nuia. Uh, Mossy Bud Bella Smith will find this interesting. Bellara and my character is Bellara. Helen Hades, who's on this beach, she's on another server, relaxing. And my Faran female, Triclicia, are on the Haranian continent. In Nuia, I have a Nuian gal and a elf gal. And over here is the new one that was just added not too long ago is Aurora. It is the center of the story. Which they will, and there are world gates that you can. Back to business. Had to do a quickie on that because they hit so hard. We just need one more. Come over to her. Scroll in. so we can stare at her body, or at least I can. And we've become level 18. And Overwhelm has upgraded. And we have a skill point. Let me get out of the middle of the beach so I can concentrate. Now you say, well, you're about to pick a skill. You say, for bellara. How do you know which one? Well, it's best if you're not sure. You can hover your mouse over. I'll show you in a minute. And the video is getting kind of long, but I'll show you this and we'll close the video. Here you have your skill points. You can hover your mouse over a skill. This one here in archery, the fourth one over, is called double recurve. Costs 52 mana. It's instant, caster only, 1 minute cooldown. Increases the range damage by +9 and lasts for 30 minutes. Which would be really cool to have. I can pick I could pick drop back, which means she would leap backwards. There's insidious whisper. I can pick on that. Well, let me do that. We'll pick up double recurve, man. Okay. We are going to end the video here, which is a good place, because we have the ocean. We have the ocean, the little island out there, the turtles, and the idiot named Fesmar, hanging out. And we're pretty safe. She's pretty safe where she is. And we shall pick this up in part 3. Thank you much.